Hello and welcome to Lesson 5 of The Palace Thief. Here is a brief overview of what you will be working on today. We have our lesson objective to analyze how complex characters develop over the course of a text, interact with other characters, and advance the plot or develop the theme. You can also click down here to listen to this lesson objective again. Next, we have a list of vocabulary words that you will find during our reading. Use this little sidebar right here to scroll up and down. Press play here, and there's a recording of each of the vocabulary words, which I think they are important for you to know. So make sure that you listen to each of the vocabulary words just by clicking here on this play button. So the purpose for our reading today, we want to pay attention to how the interactions in this passage develop the character of either Sedgwick or Hunter. So remember, Sedgwick Bell is a student. Hunter is the narrator or the teacher. So this is where I really want you to pay close attention to. Here is the text of The Palace Thief. Remember, you're to read 171 to 175. So if you click here, the document will open. Need to get to page 171. There's 175. All right, so once you get to page 171, which we are starting here with "Well, Young Man," I said knocking on the door frame. This is where we'll be starting with the reading today. Go to the next slide. And here is the audio. What I would like for you to do is to click play for the audio. Go back up to the top of your screen as it is playing. Follow along with the text. You can scroll up and down and follow along. As with our previous lessons, we have our blue dots to where we stop and answer a question. The reason that I am having you all follow along with the text so that you can see the text and that you know where to go back to if you need to reread it to answer these questions. Each of these questions should help you answer your quick write question, which is our next slide. And remember, it is our purpose for reading. So the question, how does Hunter's description of a significant interaction in this passage develop the character Sedgwick or Hunter? So think about any of the interactions that they had with each other or with somebody else, and how do those interactions, or how did that interaction develop one of the characters, Sedgwick or Hunter? You do not have to write about both of them. You just write about one character and how that interaction developed that character. And then finally, you have your homework assignment. So you're going to complete the Central Ideas tracking tool for pages 171 to 175. Looks like this. And you're not turning in this document until we finish the text. So what we're looking at, you're looking at lesson 5. If you haven't done the other ones, you need to make sure that those get done because you will need those in the future. They will be able to be used as notes on a later assessment. So we're looking at lesson 5, and we're still looking at the central idea of expectations. We're looking at expectations of Cedric's expectations of Hunter, Hunter's expectations of himself. So we're just doing the ones for lesson 5. If you scroll down, you'll see lesson 6 on here, but we're not worried about lesson 6 right now. We're just worried about lesson 5. So this is your homework. So as you are reading, make sure that you complete this graphic organizer. If you're not caught up on the graphic organizer this weekend, or this week will be actually a great time to work on getting that done so that you're not behind when we need it at the end of the unit. And that is the end of the overview of the lesson. So go ahead and get started. Please feel free, if you have any questions, you can hop on to office hours at 8:20 or 12:20. And we'll be here to answer any questions. If you need to come in for in-person tutoring, just make sure that you fill out the Google form sheet to make your appointment to come in. Have a good day.